Hello there. Today is Wednesday, the 3rd of May 2023. A nice cool 34 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. A very, very nice breeze down here at the farm. I've come for my quiet hour and to upload a video. Haven't uploaded a video since before the weekend. There's really not a lot been happening. I'm going to move on. What I plan to do is go to Panabo for a couple of weeks. I mean, I can't stay here forever. You know, I've gotta move on and try and find a path to go down. So I'm going to go to Panabo. One of the reasons, now I don't want to say too much because it might affect the outcome of the case, as it were. But back in 2019, someone kind of scammed me. It was more of a, I don't know. Like I say, I don't want to say too much because it might affect, you know, the case as it is. But someone got me to invest in a pyramid company, and they said, and I said, well, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know who to sell to. I don't know. I'm new here. I don't know anyone. And they said, I'll help you. We'll do it together. We'll do this. Anyway, so I invested X amount, and basically, she took my goods and didn't pay me. So what I did, I took I mean, this isn't libel. This is all, you know, I've got paperwork to prove it. I took it to the barangay, the local barangay, which is like the local police station that deal with things. And we signed an agreement, and she offered to pay me X amount a month for the next 8 months. Anyways, she made one payment, and during the interim, I'd secured a job in China, and I moved to China about 2 weeks later. I moved to China, and she stopped paying me. She made one payment of 10,000 peso, which is, I don't know what's that, 10,000 peso, that's 670 pounds? Yeah. No, 10,000 peso is 150 pounds. Yes, 150 pounds. She made one payment of 150 pounds, 10,000 peso, and then stopped. When I moved to China, she stopped paying me. So what I'm going to do is go back to Panabo, take her back to the barangay, and get this agreement sorted. Because it's quite a lot to let go. There's still a lot left outstanding. She made one payment, and she's meant to do 8 payments. So that's still 6 months living. That's, this money that she owes me is 6 months living in the Philippines. Not in the UK. It's about half a week with the electric bills the way they are. But for me here, it's going to give me another 6 months plus my visas. It's going to pay my visas and pay, you know, what needs paying here. So that's my plan, to go back to Panabo. I'll be staying with the girl. I was living with a girl when I lived in Panabo back in 2019. I was with a girl, and she's offered to put me up in a room. She's got quite a big house with a spare room, and she said I could have one of those rooms for a couple of weeks while I sort this, you know, thing out. So that's what I'm going to do. Move on to Panabo, which is near Davao, South Philippines, and go from there and see what happens there. Now from there, I don't know where what I'll do is I'll look into jobs in Davao, which is like a major sort of city there in South Philippines. President used to live there when Duterte was president in 2019. That's where the president lived. It's about 30 kilometers from Panabo, so it's quite close. I mean, I'd move to Davao if I got a job there. I mean, just like I say, exploring my options. if I got a job, I'd stay down there. If not, I plan to do a bit of travelling. What I want to do is go to Cebu, which is an island just north of the island of Bohol, where I used to live. And I plan to, if all else fails, I'll have a couple of 3 weeks in Panabo, if that's all right with the girl. And if nothing happens there, it's all good fun. All this trying to make a a life or a path to walk down. Who knows how long it'll last? It won't last forever. I know. Well, I hope it does. I hope it does last forever. I certainly don't want to come back to the UK because it's a shambles. The price of living there is astronomical. I mean, you worked all week to pay bills before. Now you work all week to not be even to afford to pay the bills. I know. I moved from there in November. I came out here I set off to the airport on October the 30th, which happened to be my 47th birthday on October the 30th. So that's the day I came out here. Landed in Bohol on November the 1st. I had 3 months in Bohol. Then I've had 3 months here. Well, November, February, March, April. Yeah. So 3 months in Bohol. I had 3 months in Bulacan. I'm going to nip to Panabo for a couple of weeks. Might be a month, might be a week. It all depends on my host. There's a nice breeze. It's still sweating a bit, but it is 34. But that breeze just takes it off just nicely. Just takes that blazing heat off the skin. It's nice. I've still got white. It's a bit windy. My camera just flew over. So I've still got white bits because there. I've still got white bits because there's no sort of yard where I can be out like that. But there is in Panabo. I know she's got a nice yard because I've been there. So I'm going to catch up on my tanks. Also, on my feet, where my slippers, sliders, whatever you call them nowadays. What do they call them? Sliders, slippers. I call them flip-flops still. But on my flip-flops, let me just show you. Still got, look at that. You can see where they've been. Still got very many white bits. So I'm going to hope to get them all over tan the bits that haven't tanned, and see how that goes. Good. Straighten this camera out. So yes, like I say, still alive and kicking, still making a path, finding my way. Move on to round 3, and see how that goes. Have a sip of my Cobra. This is like the Philippine version of Red Bull Cobra, which is very tasty, very sugary. Can't have too many of those, especially when you're diabetic like me, type 2. So, like I say, not much to say. Short and sweet video. I ain't done a TikTok for a few days, so I'm going to do a TikTok while I'm down here if I can think of a good one to do, or a funny one. As one of my rap songs, well into my rap. At Jarvis Cock 3 is my TikTok. If you want to have a look at what I do there, don't really do much. Just mime to a song or do something silly, something stupid, something funny, whatever. That's what TikTok's all about. Oh, well, that's what I thought it was all about, but some of the things that come up on my home screen, wow. I mean, some women are shameless. You know, some of the things I see on my news feed on TikTok is quite unbelievable. I didn't think that sort of thing would be allowed. Zuckerberg certainly wouldn't be approving of all half the stuff that goes on in TikTok, I'll tell you that. That would go against his community standards. But anyways, that's all good and proper. So, do you know, this is... Oh, it's been a 10-minute video. I'm not even going to edit it. What I'm going to do is sneeze. I'm not even going to edit that out. You can have the sneeze and all. So, yes, all good. Quick 10-minute video, just to let you know, alive and kicking. I'm going to move on with it the next couple of weeks. When my suitcase comes off Lazada, which is the Philippine version of eBay, we've got Lazada and Shopee, which is the eBay Amazon of the UK. Yeah, so my case, I ordered this case, and little did I know, I ordered it from China, but it still comes in good time. It's not like it's going to be 2 months coming. It'll be here within a week. But yeah, I ordered this case thinking, oh, that's nice, I'll have that one, bang, bye. And then next thing you know, Global Logistics have packed. I'm thinking, Global Logistics? What's all that about? I had a look, ordered it from China. Hey ho. Another few days, it'll be okay. I'll pack a case, book a flight. I've seen one for less than 3,000, which is 50, 60 quid. It's about 15 quid in 1,000. 1,000 pesos is about 15 quid. And it's about 3,000 this flight, so, you know. From one end of the Philippines to the other, not bad. It's about 15, 45 quid. One end of the Philippines to the other, 2 hour flight. From there, like I say, I'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated, I'll keep you posted. No doubt I'll be doing another video while I'm still here, because it could still be a week before I am ready to go. Until my case comes and then I'm ready to go. So, that's all I've got to say for now. Just to let you know that life's good. Or, I say good. It's quiet, plodding along. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just plodding along. So, thanks for your time. Like and subscribe. I need 1,000 subscribers before AdSense start paying me, and I've got about 7. So just another 993 people, and I can start earning money from ads. See you later.